There's a popular way people talk about addiction. It sounds deep, philosophical, almost spiritual. It says you were never in control, that your brain was running the show, that your ego lied to you, that you were just along for the ride. Parts of that are true, but taken too far, that story doesn't heal people. It weakens them, because it turns recovery into a belief system instead of a set of actions. Let's get grounded. Addiction is not a mystical transformation. It's not ego death. It's not alchemy. It's not your shadow demanding integration. It's a nervous system that learned a shortcut. Your brain found something that reliably changed how you felt, and it repeated it. Over time, repetition became habit. Habit became compulsion. Compulsion narrowed your choices. That's not poetry. That's conditioning. Now, here's where the "you were never in control" idea breaks down. Yes, cravings arise automatically. Yes, impulses show up before conscious thought. Yes, willpower alone fails. But that does not mean you're a passenger. Control isn't absolute. It's situational. You don't control the urge, but you control whether alcohol is in the house. You don't control the thought, but you control whether your dealer is still in your phone. You don't control stress, but you control sleep, routine, and who you spend your evenings with. Those are not small things. Those are leverage points. When people say, "I'm powerless," what they often mean is, "I'm exhausted." And exhaustion isn't a philosophy. It's a physiological state. Here's another problem with the powerless narrative. It confuses cause with responsibility. You didn't choose your brain chemistry. You didn't choose early stress. You didn't choose the wiring that made substances hit harder for you. But you are still responsible for what happens next. Responsibility does not mean blame. It means responsibility, the ability to respond differently, even when it's uncomfortable. And here's the part most people avoid because it's inconvenient. Recovery does not start with insight. It starts with action. People don't quit because they finally understand addiction. They quit because something changes. Their routine, their environment, their access, their accountability. The understanding comes later. Addiction loves big ideas because big ideas delay small actions. It would rather you think about transformation than pour the bottle out. It would rather you debate control than change your schedule. Thinking feels productive, but thinking is not doing. And one more thing that needs to be said clearly. Addiction is not a teacher. It doesn't reveal truth. It doesn't initiate wisdom. It narrows your life until everything revolves around relief. Any meaning you find in it comes after you step out of it, not while you're still inside the loop. So if you've been told that admitting total powerlessness is the key, here's a more accurate version. You are powerless over a craving once it's fully lit, but you are powerful in the hours, days, and environments that decide whether it ignites at all. That's not spiritual. That's practical. And practical change beats poetic suffering every time. You don't need to die to be reborn. You need to stop feeding the loop. And the moment you do that, even imperfectly, you're not a passenger anymore. You're learning how to steer again.